The City of O'Fallon's Parks Board recently requested that an archaeological site on the northeast side of Dames Park be tested to find out more information associated with the historic era of James Audrain.
O'Fallon called me because they were interested to see how this part of the property was used in the past. They knew it was part of a site from the original survey when they first bought the property. One of the things that was kind of intriguing about it, it looks like that's where James Audrain's house was at, who's one of the earliest settlers in O'Fallon. He was here by 1816.
James and Mary Audrain acquired property along Pruitt Creek. Audrain established a home on this tract of land. He also operated a mill, a distillery, and a tavern. In November, Joe Harrell and his archaeologists were able to locate artifacts that would have been consistent with the original James Audrain site.
We found that there's pits, there's cellars, and there's all kinds of historic artifacts there, but even found evidence of prehistoric use, possibly as early as 4,000 years ago.
And he showed us a lot of history that I didn't know about O'Fallon, where there were grist mills earlier, where we were a part of a community that was close to Salt River Road. There was a grist mill there and a hotel, all in an area where I thought there was nothing. There's just trees there right now. And I believe that there's probably a lot of locations throughout the area here that people would be very surprised about the history of.
For Joe Harrell, digging up the past is a journey complete with twists and turns.
It's not that we're just trying to find another arrowhead. I mean, you've seen one arrowhead, you've seen them all. I get more excited, though, about learning about the past, and that's what we're doing. We're working like crime scene investigators, and then you go through and look at these tiny little pieces, and then from that, figure out what happened in the past. And what we're finding is that a lot of times it's different than what we've been traditionally taught.
Once the dig was finished and all the findings were completed, Joe Harrell came out to the City of O'Fallon and presented the facts.
What was really interesting is that he was able to portray that to us and show us the time period and things that they would have expected to find in a home. And the type of person that would own that type of pottery or that type of a vase or that type of a piece of furniture. He had little slivets that he could show and he had pictures of what it really related to. And what was really shocking to me is he found that there was a lot more there that we should probably take time to look at.
Testing operations revealed that this site does have intact cultural remains that can continue to provide insights into O'Fallon's earliest residents.
We're hoping to do some more digs. I mean, Joe got us all pretty excited. Hopefully we can work that in a budget or find a way that they can find funding to get a little more of that. Another thing that we're talking about is we're pretty excited about what they've already found is being able to communicate that to the public and walking trails with information boards, because I think people would get out to see that and really be amazed at what our community was in the past, and we keep growing.
If you would like to check out a copy of Joe Harrell's findings online, you can go to www.ofallon.mo.us.